Tonight, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Detroit Lions taking on Dak Prescott and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Prescott on first down. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll check on his status when we get back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Able to connect with Mims. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A first down throw for Prescott. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And Andrews lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Oh, some strong running. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now we have Kelsey, slow to get back to his feet. Appears to be shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is the quarterback, Allen. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
52 and 56.
This is Scarborough. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happened...
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. first and 10. Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll check on his status when we get back. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Here's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. Now after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So first and 10 now from the 30. Fitzpatrick. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Come on, let's go.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a first and goal.
They'll sneak it with Fitzpatrick. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14. Welcome back to all of those watching inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. You haven't missed too much just yet. We're still in the first quarter and ready for a kickoff. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs ready to take over once again. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Second and 11 now. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Prescott now from the 50. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now Prescott slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Now Scarborough. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Bo Scarborough from 17 yards out. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports Halftime Report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mark Andrews, 28 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On play action, Fitzpatrick. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 32 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Prescott. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. Now they got to get to the line quickly. First down, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. From the 41, Prescott. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Oh, Foster staying down after that last play. Let's hope he's okay. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Touchdown, Detroit! Tyler Lockett. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
puts it on the carpet, it's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Being chased out left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does because...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Rolling to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Prescott from the gun. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's caught by Davis. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Pass incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly there. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. One last shot now for Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And Prescott, his third interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.